Kid went to school. But yeah, it was it's been fine. But like last year I was managing a team which sucked.
This one here?
Yeah, sucked. They didn't really train me, and it was
Are you doing any teaching right now?
I'm looking around. But they ended up having some additional teaching that I'm hoping for. I did have a recent interview with 2 Texas A&M satellite campuses, one in Kingsville, one in Texarkana. I know another university looking into me. Federal government is right now on a hiring freeze, so all that stuff is just frozen. I technically got hired last year for TSA, but they didn't get back to me. So I'm like,
What's up?
I got hired right before the election, and then they got bullshit. I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, you guys are getting it. And I'm like, but what we'll see what happens with all that. So I just gotta take my one step at a time. I could also teach high school. I also last year had 2 high school jobs, but they were terrible. I didn't want them.
Yeah.
One was at a charter school where they basically told me eventually that, oh yeah, you're going to be teaching, it's high school students, not respect, but you're going to be teaching severely handicapped kids. I don't mean physical ones. I mean mentally handicapped kids, mostly from a lower economic spectrum, who have not had any training or anything like that, who have no powers in the room with you. And you're mostly going to spend the day telling them to stop saying the N-word. Oh, and they might be violent.
Have you ever had experience with that?
Teaching on that level? No.
Yeah.
No. And I'm like, yeah, this isn't for me.
There's 2 figures down the bottom.
So unless I missed them on the wall, we don't have it.
The ECW one?
Yeah, it's 2 figures. No, I'm sorry, no, not that. I'm sorry, the ones behind you.
Oh, okay.
The DC figures.
Gotcha. No, yeah. Captain Paragon.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. I haven't seen that one. A lot more detailed than my early 80s superpowers one, huh?
What's that? Bluey? Oh, Bluey, you're down there. There's the one in the black top hat right here.
She wanted to
Middle. Yeah, black top hat.
Where we're at now?
Right in the middle of the black top hat. Go straight in there, that guy.
I have the 2
glare
other
down there.
campus, but not that. But honestly, that like.
Sure what character that is? You know who that is, Eric? What character that is?
Very good card. Anything else?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for getting those.
Oh, yeah. I'm just curious now who that is.
Godsend from during the
1990?
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I get it back. The draining side, all that. So, oh yeah, also, so, I'm happy to go to the zone. They're treating me well. I'm learning stuff there. It's not too much work for me. Either, in the original show I had, do you know the Airway Road Highway Zone?
I can't think of it.
They have the Everett Valley, but the Airway one is their hub. It's massive, but the good news about that one is that you can compartmentalize everything. And you can have 3 people doing this, 2 people doing that. So it's fast paced. They got like 40 stuff to do now. And don't stop ringing. But they go fast. But I like working there. Then they shifted me to Vandalia last week, and they haven't kind of known out there. Eventually they're gonna make me probably. But it's quite exciting. Hopefully. But much lower pace there, but they're really nice. Yeah, like, you
The
know,
one I mainly always went to was the Northridge one there.
yeah. But again, finding the right people there, yeah, I would have just said, oh, your bulbs are out. 3 out. 1, your bulbs are out. Which is the options are 2, is 3, wiring.
Yeah.
Yeah, we occasionally have people coming in, yeah, I just keep replacing my bulbs. My fuses are fine. I'm like, yeah, screw up, one. I'm guaranteed. Screw up, one. Get it 22.
Yep. Something that keeps trying it. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
You have the most buttony hat I've ever seen in my life. Yep. Have you seen a hat with more buttons?
No.
Okay. See? Bam.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, the
See,
other
you live decades and you see something new all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dig it.
But yeah, the other thing I'm looking at is I had the interview with Midwest Community Center Management. We'll see.
Yeah.
But that would pay really well. But we'll see. We'll see. Minimum. All those ones cool with me working there and possibly teaching on the side. So that's an option. I may teach high school. The first one was no. I'm not trained for this. It's not going to be good. I'm going to hate life. It's just going to be stare at the bottle.
Yeah.
Which is not a good life. The second one was downtown.
For something you was wanting to grab? Okay.
Okay. Second one was just lazy downtown. By the way, I don't like television. I'm a mobile suit guy. You ever watch any Gundam? Mobile suit Gundam, really like it.
There's people's always like, dude, with all the stuff you're into, there's so many things where they're like, I can't be. I was like, only so much time.
I understand.
I was
Yeah,
like,
I have a big video game club, just haven't had time because when I was teaching, I'll use the example. I was teaching at UD in the Air Force. It was like technically like 30, 40-hour weeks. It was like 60.
dude, all the stuff I got now and stuff I had as a teenager, awesome.
Yeah.
Still having time to play with it all.
Same.
And like I said, when you go getting into certain stuff, I'm like, man, I've already been, Marvel and DC and everything else has always been part. And I was like, oh, I'm film my own stuff and I'm editing things and I'd like to work on my own stuff. And I'm like, I don't know how much. I was like, I got tons of novels and graphic novels and DVDs and stuff that I've never even experienced yet. I'm just like,
well, it's also why a lot of new stuff is not as popular as it should be. It's always good. Some of it's bad. Like, Marvel's going to just fly. Not movie is an example, but it just
there's so much.
Yeah, and even when I was teaching, my students were like, "So what older movies should I watch?"